Imagine the Earth, but not as we know it today. Continents shifted, oceans flowed differently, and DNA maps show knowledge of the planet that seems impossible to obtain without space satellites. Yes, ancient civilizations might have had their own Google Maps from space. Now, imagine that in the deep layers of ocean sediments, there are microorganisms, but not ordinary bacteria. These guys look like tiny factories. They process rare earth elements, neutralize toxins, and create complex organic compounds. Their genetics include synthetic chromosomes, artificial chains, and real biocomputers. In other words, biological mini-factories under the water. Modern scientists find dormant genes in ordinary species, remnants of ancient modifications. They activate under certain conditions, giving strange abilities, useful for a technological civilization, but completely useless in the wild. You can almost hear nature saying, "Hey, what's this thing?" And now it gets even more interesting. Minerals. In deep caves, there are crystals with geometric patterns that store and process information, reacting to electromagnetic fields. In other words, real geological computers. Networks of such crystals stretch for miles underground, powered by geothermal energy and radioactive decay. One could say that ancient civilizations built their supercomputers right inside the planet, and it seems these systems have intelligence, or artificial intelligence, operating on geological timescales. They can control volcanoes, earthquakes, and even form minerals. Essentially, ancient planetary engineering. But that's not all. In space, there are artificial objects in Earth's orbit, older than any human technology. Their materials are optimized for extreme conditions, radiation, micrometeoroids, temperature fluctuations. Nothing can harm them. There are mines and factories on the Moon and on Mars, traces of terraforming, when someone temporarily tried to make it Earth-like. The asteroid belt. Entire mining and production operations existed there, with transport networks connecting objects. Gas giants and their moons host stations for extracting and processing resources. Radio signals from distant objects record automated monitoring of Earth for millions of years. Yes, it sounds like science fiction, but the data speaks for itself. And underwater, deep ocean trenches hide cities and factories that withstand the pressure of thousands of meters of water. There, resources are processed, ecosystems are maintained, and even breathable atmospheres are created. Vertical shafts connect everything to the surface, entire planetary-scale projects. All these operations, on Earth and in space, demonstrate thinking on a solar system-wide level. Information systems in crystals, minerals, and sediments transmit knowledge to future civilizations, star maps, instructions for managing planetary resources, mathematical proofs, true mentor systems, working for millions of years, genetic changes in humans, accelerated cognitive abilities, resistance to toxins. All this could be the result of ancient guidance, geological and climate processes, stabilized thanks to these systems. And here's the interesting part. Previous civilizations followed the same cycle: rise, technological flourishing, then collapse due to catastrophes or conflicts. Humanity today is walking the same paths, but we have a chance to break this cycle. We can use the knowledge of past civilizations. Mentor systems can assist us, but the choice is ours. Repeat the mistakes of the past, or build a sustainable civilization that lasts millions of years. Imagine DNA maps, underwater cities, crystal supercomputers, and satellites of ancient civilizations. And all of this is waiting for us to make the right choice. Are you ready to become part of this story?